ball on the tee. We're set for football. And off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Shuck. Throwing out right here, caught by Alavo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw now, Shuck. That's a lot. They bringing in another one. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He takes it to the 15. A flashy move, but little to show for it. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Shuck finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson from 3 yards out. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
It's got Gotta feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
2nd and 3. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, well, they would have been better served. Just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he gets it up past the 35.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Second and 10. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Shuck. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right. At midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. The ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
On play action, Shuck. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with 4th down and 1. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tag! 19, Tiger! 19, Tiger!
Here's Pacheco headed right. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and goal. New Orleans.
Check, Panther! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat! Stephanie! Cowboy!
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Falcons 3.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Now he's going to step up and run. The ball caught by his rookie wideout.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting the first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Tap to 60, tap to 60. Turn up, kill, turn up. You ready to spin, you ready to spin. Ready, ready?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Dean. And the Saints are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw.
And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Falcons 3.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards.
The Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready? Ready up. Here we go. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Ready.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Zerline good with a PAT. And it makes the score 21-10.
Falcons 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 65 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
In motion, the tight end.
Shuck now to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Get it. Let's go.
Robinson up the middle.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
2-yard pickup. Makes it third.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
7-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Ready up.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Robinson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Go! Bronco 80. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And it's now 21-17.
Falcons 17.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit,
but you never saw me coming, always starving for attention. And I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't
Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Cougar 19!
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got it, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready! Viking 18! Ready,
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready!
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
First down from the 42.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that one plants a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Ready?
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Here's a throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, check.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
On the set.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll throw for it. He's looking deep once again. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Chuck now from the gun. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. 79.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Forces one through double coverage. Out, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Gets his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ready, ready.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready, set.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying with Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. He can run it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Robinson. Through the middle. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. 9 yards on that play. And they're just a yard out now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shot working from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
3rd down, here's Shuck. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Fourth down, here's Shuck. Oh, it's the screen, pass complete. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Shotgun snap, we give to Robinson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Buying some time right. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
On the ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Robinson can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it. It's in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shuck. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Here's a screen sound for Pacheco. And there goes a chunk of yardage here, Brock. He's out way behind the line. A much tougher third down is upcoming.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, third and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going play action. This is brought in at the 15. That one hits for 30. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
And the Falcons, first down.
Here we go. Ready?
Robinson on the inside give. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Falcons, first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Zerline with the extra point. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 21, Saints nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. The right side, cut by Olave. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Good offenses, good play callers, know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Clark Phillips with the pick. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go. Ready?
2nd down pass play coming. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Part of the reason this offense been humming today, been in such great rhythm and got this lead, well, they've protected themselves so well. Now they finally get punched in the face. And how do you adjust and how do you respond? Does it remain business as usual to stay out front, or can this defense finally get home?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And downfield, and he finds London. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. line for another 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Steady! Steady!
3rd and long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. Robinson a 1st down and more. And he has it all the way down to the 8. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Falcons.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. Laube. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? One final shot before the half. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The St.